The Braves bats woke up on Tuesday in a massive win over the Nationals. We like ace Max Fried to bounce back from a rough outing in his first start, and for Atlanta to once again plate a ton of runs, this time off starter Josiah Gray, in our betting picks. Photo by USA Today Sports. There are 13 games on the MLB betting board this Wednesday, beginning with an NL East between the Washington Nationals and Atlanta Braves at 12:20 p.m. ET. This matchup will conclude a three-game set at Truist Park as the Nationals try to bounce back from a 16-4 loss last night. The Braves are minus 209 home favorites for this contest with the over/under at 9. Here are our best free MLB picks and predictions for Nationals versus Braves on April 13th. Editor's note, Ontario. Welcome to the world of regulated sports betting. Visit our Ontario sports betting page for the best legal betting sites available to you, and all the information you need about this emerging industry. Nationals vs Braves odds. This odds widget represents the best odds available for each betting market from regulated sportsbooks. This line opened with the Braves installed as minus 210 home favorites with the over/under at 9. The line has since shortened to minus 200 while the total has ticked down to 8.5 at some books, but is juiced towards the over at around minus 120. Use the live odds widget above to track any future line movements right up until kickoff, and be sure to check out the full MLB odds before placing your bets. Nationals vs Braves predictions. Picks made on April 13th at 8:30 a.m. ET. Click on each pick to jump to the full analysis. Best Nationals vs Braves bonuses if you're signing up for a new sportsbook for the 2022 MLB season. Here are two of the best bonuses * available. A. New users can bet $20 and get $200 in free bets with Caesars. Now B. New users can get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000 at PointsBet. Now * eligible USA locations only. Nationals vs Braves game info. Location, Truist Park, Atlanta, GA. Date, Wednesday, April 13, 2022. First pitch, 12:20 p.m. ET. TV, Bally Sports, MASN. Nationals vs Braves betting preview. Starting pitchers. Josiah Gray RHP, the 24-year-old was part of the package that the Nationals received for Max Scherzer and Tree Turner last year. He struggled during spring training, giving up 5 dingers and 11 runs in 9 2-3 innings, and those problems followed him into his season debut last Friday, when he was shredded for 8 hits and 4 earned runs across 4 innings. Max Fried LHP. The Southpaw had a brutal start to his year last Thursday, when he surrendered 8 hits and 5 runs to the Reds before getting the hook midway through the 5th inning. Fried also didn't look sharp during spring training, where he pitched to a 6.43 ERA in a pair of starts. Weather. Be sure to monitor the game time conditions with our MLB weather info. Key injuries. Nationals, Nelson Cruz DH, Carter Kieboom 3B. Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Of Luke Jackson RP. Find our latest MLB injury reports. Betting trend to know. The Nationals are 18-44 in their last 62 games overall. Find more MLB betting trends for Nationals versus Braves. Nationals vs Braves picks and predictions. Our side and total predictions are based upon our analysis of the line and total in this game. Our best bet is our favorite pick across all markets. Run line analysis. The Braves got pumped 11-2 by the Nats 2 days ago, but responded in a big way last night with a 16-4 victory powered by a pair of home runs from Marcell Ozuna. Atlanta's sleeping bats came alive yesterday, and if sluggers like Ozuna, Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, Dansby Swanson, and the newly acquired Matt Olson can play up to their abilities, the Braves should have no problem generating runs until Ronald Acuna Jr. returns to the squad. Max Fried will toe the rubber for the Braves tonight, and he'll try to bounce back from a brutal performance on opening day against the Reds last week. Now, some of that can be chalked up to bad luck as Cincinnati batters made very little hard contact, but the end result was quite poor. Fried was very reliable last season, going 14-7 with a 3.04 ERA with a 1.09 WHIP and an OBA of .227 in 28 starts. The Braves also have a very strong bullpen behind Fried after adding closer Kenley Jansen and right-hander Colin McHugh during the offseason. The Nats have a much less impressive bullpen and an even less impressive starter in Josiah Gray. The young righty was also lit up in his first start of the season, but unlike Fried, he also struggled last year, pitching to a 5.48 ERA and giving up 19 homers in 72-3 innings. Although Washington has a few dangerous hitters, including Juan Soto and Josh Bell, its overall lineup has plenty of holes from top to bottom. With the Braves going 15-6 against the Nats since the start of last season, we like Atlanta to continue its recent dominance with a big win on Wednesday. Prediction: Braves RL. Over/under analysis. Gray could be in for a really rough today. The 24-year-old has potential and some decent stuff, but he struggles mightily with the long ball. Gray had a 46.2 hard hit percentage last season, which would have ranked third worst in the majors if he had pitched enough to qualify. That's bad news against a Braves lineup loaded with power hitters that finished last season with a 40.8 hard hit percentage, the best number in the NL. That said, Washington might also be able to score some runs in this one. While the Nats lineup has plenty of holes, they did manage 11 runs just 2 days ago, and Fried has looked shaky in both spring training and his season debut. The Braves starter was also inconsistent against Washington last year, posting a 4.08 ERA with a .303 OBA in 6 starts. Prediction: over 8.5. Best bet. Although the Braves have gotten their season off to a modest 3-3 start, they are still the defending World Series champs and are a legitimate threat to repeat after replacing Freddie Freeman with Olsen and bolstering their bullpen. On the other hand, the Nats recently tore apart their squad and are in the middle of a full rebuild. Atlanta has the advantage in virtually every area and owned this NL East rivalry last year. That makes backing the Braves on the run line the easy and correct choice. Pick: Braves RL.